So I kind of want to talk about something that happened partially during the tough and came back today. So during the tough, we were carrying the 100-pound pipe over various hills, and I think it was probably the second run through, maybe the first. I screamed, and frustration, pain, I don't know what it was. But Cadre Michael yelled at me, "Suffer in silence." And for some reason that really resonated today. Today, I started the afternoon session with my IT band tight. I knew it was sore. I knew that the stuff the chiropractor had just done, I was a little bit sore from that too. And I was frustrated. I was really frustrated. And the first thing I started out doing today was mini bands. It's something that should be fairly easy to me. And it hurt. I was sore from it. And I got frustrated from warm-up. And so everything was okay during warm-up, but then we got in the circuit. And I don't know. At that point, I stopped making eye contact. I basically went dark. And that's hard to think about. It's hard to understand right now why I went dark so quickly. For the rest of the workout, I avoided most all eye contact. I basically was trying to zone out. At some point, I started thinking that this was all in my head. That I'm better than this, and I can't let this get to me. Yeah. So, at the end, one of the coaches said, "All right, you're going to go run." And he didn't give me an exact time or anything. Just, he said, "You know what you got to get done. Go get it done." And so I did. And my hip flexor has been unbelievably painful lately. And my AT band was tight. So I said, okay, I'm going to go, and as long as it doesn't get any worse than this, I should be fine. And so I made it a good ways, and I made it to the point that, I was really concentrating on my strides and making sure that I wasn't overcompensating the other way. But right at the end, I did have to pull it because the IT band went from IT into my knee, and that's a game changer. That's done. And as I'm rolling out, the pain escalated quickly. And once again, that line from Cadre Michael during the tough of "suffer in silence" was there. And I don't know why. I was grimacing like there was nothing else. I was embarrassed at how much it hurt. And then when I finally opened up and said how much it hurt, all I could say was, I've been doing all the stretching, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to. It just is. And I have no solutions for it right now. And I'm 12 days out from Tahoe. So, do Normatec on the legs, everything's great, leave. I get in my car, and I almost lose it. Because I get so pissed off at myself for realizing at that point that I essentially just went dark for an hour and a half around all these coaches. And I'm trying to play it off like it's nothing. So, once again, I start doing like I did in the Star Course 2 years ago. I let loose on myself. I started saying how much of a shitty person I was and how they apparently have no business training me because I can't listen to fucking instructions. And because no matter what happens, I default to pushing through pain. And I don't know. Maybe they have no business training me anymore because apparently I can't. But I'm left with this whole thing of I'm trying. I'm pushing like hell. And I know some of this is me just giving myself zero credit for the last month. Pulling off the Star Course and a Cadre Michael HTO in this amount of a month is no joke. And my body is, as much as I don't want to admit it, my body is just not there yet. I'm just not recovered to go full speed. I want to be full speed more than anything right now, and I'm not. I did this to myself, and I'm very aware of what I'm getting myself into. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to finish Tahoe this year. I'm putting a lot of my pressure on myself to get that ultra. And I think that's kind of where this comes from. I want to push. I'm scared that if I don't train, I'm not going to be ready. Even though I've done so much training the past 9 months, I'll be ready. I'm in panic. I said it this morning, or this afternoon, I'm in panic mode. Because I don't feel 100% yet, and because I am in pain in certain areas, I'm starting to freak out. And I know that it's pretty normal. But I think this is just a different level because, as I said, I've put so much pressure on myself to get it done. Because essentially, every time this happens, when I talk to somebody about this, I'm like, do you think I have a shot at this? And the answer is, of course you do. You know, it's you. You've pulled off crazier shit than this. And in some ways, they're right. But in some ways, I'm really scared that I'm not going to pull it off. And if I don't pull it off, what's that going to say about people? What's that going to say about me? I don't know right now. And I am horribly embarrassed at what happened today. And I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. Other than just say that I messed up today and try and move on with tomorrow. And I don't know why those words from Cadre Michael resonated so hard. Suffer in silence. Think about that. During the event, I was the only woman. And maybe it was that. Maybe it was that getting back into me. I've done this before. I know I can pull this crazy shit off. But right now, this is just as mental as it is physical. It's not letting that suffer in silence comment define me. It's not letting this whole idea that right now I have to suffer through a lot to make it. I know it's the opposite, and I know I should not have pushed today. And I know that my coaches are going to be really pissed off when they see this, knowing full well what I did. I'm disappointed in myself for even doing it. So, I don't know. I know that tomorrow's another day. I know tomorrow I can try again. That's about all I know right now. I know that Tahoe's 12 days away. And I have to get on track. I've got to get my body recovered, and I've got to stop with this bullshit of pushing through pain. I'm an expert at it. I've done it so much. I'm embarrassed at what happened today. I'm embarrassed that I went dark and didn't even really realize it until later. I'm embarrassed that I was sitting there rolling out thinking, suffer in silence. Don't let them see what's going on. Keep it to yourself. Shut up and drive on. I don't know. I don't know if I've digested what happened a week ago. I already said this. I did this to myself. Trying to do Tahoe 3 weeks out of an HTL was a pretty genius idea. But it's there. I signed up for it, made the decision. I gotta get it done now. So, anyway, hopefully somebody's gonna see this and understand. Hopefully some of the stuff I'm saying makes sense to someone, because it's weird to me right now. I want to be better than that. I want to be able to compartmentalize when I need to suffer in silence and when I need to just knock it off. And today, essentially, I failed at that. So, anyway, it's just where it is right now. Also, quick note, I'm trying to get the second part of my after action report written up. I've got the first part written. I just need to finish up the second. A lot of the details from the heavy and the tough are really fuzzy still, so I'm trying to put those all together, but yeah. So, anyway, leave me a comment. If this makes sense to anyone, please say something. Yeah. Alright, have a good one.